Welcome to another edition of Florida Newsmakers with our very special guest, Will Seccombe, the President and CEO of Visit Florida. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. This year's tourism industry is off to a record start. What's the big draw?
Well, we do have an incredible amount of momentum for the state of Florida this year. We've got working off of two consecutive record years of Florida tourism. Last year we had 91.4 million visitors to the state of Florida. First quarter this year we had a record 26 million visitors, which is a number we've never had before. And really, to put that into perspective, there are more people visiting the state of Florida today than live in 12 U.S. states. They're spending $196 million. So the size and scope of the Florida tourism industry is truly massive. And the question of why? People always ask me, I've probably got the best job in the world. I'm responsible for selling 825 miles of the most beautiful beaches in the world, the fishing capital of the world, the theme park capital of the world, the home of American golf, art, culture, shopping, dining, all the way around the state. Just incredible diversity and an incredible amount of tourism product, the best there is anywhere in the world.
So I understand Governor Rick Scott is all about jobs, and travel-related employment is also up. What's going on there?
Well, yeah, we know that every 85 visitors to the state generates one new job. And so with 2 consecutive years of record visitation, there's no surprise that tourism employment is up. And in fact, we're up over 1,080,000 Floridians are employed in the hospitality industry, providing exceptional experiences for our guests from around the country and around the world. It's actually been up for 36 straight months. Again, huge momentum, and I think that hospitality and the travel and tourism industry has clearly been the front edge of leading our state out of the Great Recession.
Are these numbers showing that we've gotten past the tragedy of the BP oil spill 3 years ago?
In fact, we have. I mean, obviously we have record numbers. We had record domestic visitation last year, record international visitation, and record visitation from Canada. So we're seeing the visitor numbers come up. What's really more important is that we've seen our market share grow. And in fact, Florida's market share relative to the rest of the competition in the United States has grown pretty much every quarter since, for the last 5 years, with the exception of 6 months after the oil spill. And since that January, we've seen another year plus of very strong, not only growth in volume, but more importantly, I think, is a continued growth in market share.
Well, everything is sounding great. Like, what hurdles are in your way of making Florida, the top destination from around the world?
Well, our vision is to make Florida the #1 travel destination in the world. And clearly the state of Florida, with the incredible tourism product, incredible leadership at the state level, and really powerful marketers throughout the state, we have a tremendous amount of momentum to really push us towards that #1 destination in the world. And I feel very strongly about that. The thing about momentum is you have to work hard to continue and maintain that momentum, and continue to be very aggressive in the marketplace domestically and internationally, continuing to develop marketing programs that benefit our destination partners around the state. I mean, I think that gives us a really big opportunity. The governor has also challenged us, say, what's the next real landmark? What's the next benchmark for the state of Florida? And that next benchmark is logically 100 million visitors a year. In order to get to 100 million visitors, we're going to have to, again, be very aggressive, very competitive on a global marketplace. And that will bring in some challenge of its own, but we're fortunate to have a destination marketing company at the national level and Brand USA for the first time in history. And working with them to give, again, Florida destinations a competitive advantage is a real opportunity for us, and I think gives us a real good shot at getting that 100 million visitors a year.
And to help those efforts, a new brand campaign or ad campaign is coming out?
Absolutely. At Visit Florida, we've got the #1 most visited destination marketing website in the country, visitflorida.com. We just relaunched a whole new version of visitflorida.com in the last month or so. We also, associated with that, launched a whole new brand campaign. So you should see very aggressive marketing efforts around the country, talking about Must Be the Sunshine. What is it that makes a Florida vacation a little bit more special? What is it that makes a Florida vacation better than other beach destinations? And the Florida attraction destination more attractive, more compelling, more inspiring than another destination. And we say it must be the sunshine. And as storytellers, we believe very much in storytelling at Visit Florida, and we're telling those stories to inspire visitors from around the country and around the world to want to come to Florida and to choose to spend their precious time and their hard-earned vacation days and their very valuable dollars in Florida versus any other competing destination.
Well, we'll wrap it up right there. Will Seccombe, President and CEO of Visit Florida, thank you so much for joining us here on Florida Newsmakers.
Thanks for the opportunity.
We'll catch you next time.